The MonsterVerse is expanding. Thus, take a look at some comic books. All right, so first one I want to show the community is this Life with Archie. So this is issue number 41. And on the inside of this, for the first time in the 60s, we have a 12 center. This is Silver Age. We have the first time drawn in comic style, Godzilla. And it also features Mothra as well.
Cool.
Classic character, rather classic monster in the Godzilla universe. So take a look at this. $80 highs. You can get the first appearance of Godzilla. Although he's unnamed, it's clearly him, in a comic book that was inspired by Godzilla versus the Thing in 1964, battling Mothra. So let's keep it rolling here because we have the Marvel Classic issue number 1. This is the book that spiked recently on the trending list with Russ Bright, or Overstreet Price Guide Advisor. This one shot up on the list because this is really everyone's go-to. You know, if something's happening in the Godzilla verse, we got to get Godzilla 1 through Marvel. And clearly it's because this is his first solo series. It's a Marvel title, King of the Monsters, etc.
I've got a Reptar shirt that homages this exact cover too.
Absolutely.
Should have worn that today.
And keep in mind too, this is like the 3rd or 4th time that we've had Godzilla spike in the community. And it started with the anime Godzilla back in October 2020. It kept going with the live action adaptation. And you know, that would be on the screen, Kong and things like that. And then we have this new Apple TV announcement that brought this book right back up. It floats between $40 and $80 constantly. And you can't say that about every key comic book.
That still seems really low for something this, sought after and I would say important.
Right.
Especially in the Marvel universe. Like I learned a lot prepping for this segment, but I didn't realize Godzilla in the Marvel universe crossed over with Marvel characters.
There we go. So issue number 2.
This one's cool.
I had to bring it on the screen here because this one is under $20. Features Godzilla taking out the Space Needle. That's right. Godzilla is literally in Seattle,
It's
under
a little close
siege.
to home.
Dude, we're like 40 minutes away from the damn Space Needle.
We could watch this happen.
Ryan, how often do you visit the Space Needle? Because whenever I have someone come up here, they're like, oh, we got to go to Seattle and hit all the spots, right? And they're talking Pike Place. We're talking the Space Needle.
Pike Place is cool.
EMP, there's a lot of really fun places. How often?
Space Needle's a little over.
How many times have you gone to the Space Needle?
Twice.
I think I've gone 3 times, and each time it was like I was with other people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we want to go. I'm like, all right, I guess we're going up there.
Yep.
You know?
I've eaten in the restaurant 2 times, one of which I was like the 2-year-old kid or something. I don't remember it.
Right.
But the second time it was a date, and it was just like, you're paying a lot for the experience. Food's fine.
It's expensive. One cool thing about the Space Needle a lot of people don't know is that it actually rotates.
It does.
It used to be a ride. The Seattle Fair back in the, 60s, I think. It was a ride that they then like reinforced and made into a monument in Seattle. But the tip of the Space Needle, if you sit at like one of the dinner tables or whatever, because it's a restaurant up there, it rotates, and within like a certain, it's like an hour or something.
We were there for over an hour, and I think it
rotation.
It rotated a little more than one time while we were there. So it's not like it's not like a merry-go-round or anything. But it does spin very slowly.
Is that what you say when you go on a merry-go-round?
Woo! You know, like a drunk college girl.
There we go. So we got Godzilla 2 featuring the Space Needle. What's up? Let's keep it rolling. Again, as I said, under $20. And who did the cover?
I can never pronounce his name, man.
Trempy?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. We have...
Before my time.
Godzilla, issue 2, Space Needle cover, very affordable. Now, there are 2 other books from the Godzilla run that I want to highlight here. We have Godzilla 23 and 24. 23 has the Avengers on the cover because, yes, this is Avengers versus Godzilla. This is one of the more expensive keys of the Godzilla run, but it doesn't stop there because it's a 2-parter where they get the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and S.H.I.E.L.D. to get involved with the takedown of this mammoth.
That would have been so cool to see on screen. Like if they could have somehow made this a movie instead of like Ultron.
They just go all out. Right. Avengers versus Godzilla.
That'd be fun.
Look how cool this cover is, though.
Yeah.
Right?
See, I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know I thought Godzilla was just its own kind of standalone thing, like Star Wars. It'd be like Darth Vader versus the Avengers. Like,
not any of the Marvel books. Like the Marvel comics, especially when they were trying to gain hype. I mean, we're talking 20 issues in here. This is likely when sales weren't at their best. how do you get these comics to spike a little bit and get interested?
Put Wolverine in it.
Specifically Thor, and Iron Man and Vision. Characters that you would have bought otherwise, but now they're on a different comic. I'll jump in. I'll see. I want to check them out. I want to see what it's like them battling a kaiju. Like, okay, that's kind of cool. But this is where it actually gets pretty fun. So in a comic book, Monster Madness #2 in 1973, this is OG, okay? This is an old comic book, 73, right? On the inside of this book, there are panels of Godzilla versus King Kong. Now, this is a major moment in cinema, major moment for both characters. However, this right here it also has Stan Lee on the interior, right? But the pictures are actually stills from the movie. So although this is a comic that features Godzilla versus King Kong on the interior, it is literally pictures. It's not drawn comic art. So that means the key significance is still yet to have been released yet. By the way, Monster Madness goes for $10. However, we do have another comic book for you to look at. Caliber. That's right, Caliber. You know him from debuting a ton of independent comic books. They were more mature. The Crow, for example. Negative Burn. This comic book, issue number 30, actually showcases both of the characters on the interior. And this one right here is the first published King Kong versus Godzilla battle that is not a photograph. So this is a $7 book that no one knows. And it's these types of random keys that I love. Because this is the kind of thing that someone's going to try to secure a near mint, and you can get it for under $10. Get it graded, and you'll have like one of the very few ones out there.
Right, and who would think that this would be in here? Like, I look at this book and think it's some kind of robot lady getting a perm at a hair salon. Like, I don't think this has anything to do with Godzilla.
There it is. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Comic fam, hit that like, slap the subscribe button. The Godzilla versus expanding, and I like to think,
I'm still not going to get Apple TV.
I don't have Apple TV, but
right?
Nate Johnson told me I should get it.
Everyone's all about Ted Lasso, John. But I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch. I don't know. I'm not an Apple person.
Well, I may have to grab it because I'm a big Godzilla fan, and that's how they get you in, man. They give you the franchise you want. Dude, I have Peacock because I wanted to watch The Office. Yeah. But now I love Peacock. There's a lot of great shows on there. Parks and Rec is on Peacock now.
Okay.
That's how it goes, my brother.
Seen it twice. I'm good.
Starting the auction off at $1 for 1 minute, like we always do.
This is one of our favorite covers, and you got it.
A little bit of that, what y'all been looking for, right? A little bit of that, what y'all been looking for, right?